South Africa visa application. So these are the types of visa. These are the categories. Yeah, short-term visa, visitor visa, transit visa, conference visa, holiday visa, medical visa, interviews, business visa, meetings, training visa, study visa, frequent traveler to the Republic of South Africa, and then under the long-term visas, there's general work visa, study visas, medical treatment visa, critical scale work visa, exchange visas, intra-company transfer work visas, retired persons visa, corporate visas, and relatives visa. So let us begin the application now. Okay, so let us take an instance that we choose holiday visa. This visa is solely for the purpose of leisure travel, including vacationing, cruising, sightseeing, and other recreational activities. If during any portion of their visit to South Africa, the applicant intends to engage in business or official duties, he or she must refer to the other relevant visa sections. So as a holiday visa holder, tourist, you are not allowed to work, just to vacation them. So after this, because we already know what the visa entails and the type of visa that we are going to, and also we know the documents that we have to attach, please make sure that your hotel is already booked, your flight details, you already have them, because you have to fill this in the form. So then we go to apply visa. So begin your application. Here you have to download the visa application form. This has to be filled in by hand using a black ink pen. Remember, we read that already in the checklist. So here we'll be filling the application. It says Department of Home Affairs, Republic of South Africa, application for visa or transit, section 7, 1G, read with sections 10A and 10B, regulations A1. So failures to complete this application form in full may result in the visa being delayed or refusal. Please use block letters and black ink only. Use capital letters and black pen only. So on personal particulars, you write there your surname, first names in full. If you have your maiden name, you indicate. If you had a previous surname, you put it there. And so date of birth, you put there the year. The Y stands for year, M stands for month, D stands for day. Date of city of birth, country of birth, gender, you tick one of these, either female or male, in the space right here. Okay, so nationality, you write there your nationality, and then also here they say, if acquired by naturalization, state original nationality. Those that gave up their nationality for a new one, please you state that as well. Where and when was present nationality obtained? So you indicate that. Passport, travel document number, type of document, diplomatic, official, ordinary passport, travel. You specify if it is an ordinary passport, write it there. Issuing authority, maybe the government of Kenya, government of Uganda, government of Ethiopia, government of wherever you come from. But please make sure that you look at that section on your passport, because there's always the issuing authority. Make sure you write what is there. Date of expiry, you indicate that. Permanent residence, where you stay, you write where you stay, the address. Period residence, at the address you indicate how many years, how many months, how long, basically like how long you've spent there. Country of permanent residence, for those that live in a different country, or maybe whatever situation works for you, that is what you indicate there. But in most cases, if you live in Uganda and this is where your residence is, so your permanent residence is Uganda. Telephone number, you write here the code for Uganda, 256, then your telephone number. For Kenya, 254, you write there, yes. Period resident in that country, you indicate. Occupation or profession. Occupation or profession, you write here what you do for a living. If you are an engineer, nurse, doctor, business, whatever you do, you write that there. If you are unemployed, whatever applies to you is what you put there. Name, address, and telephone number of employer, university, organization to which you are attached, or that you attend, or which you present. So if you are employed, you write here the name of the company, the telephone number, and also the address. If you are a student in the university, you write the name of the university, telephone number and address, or organization, or whichever company you present. If self-employed, state name, address, telephone number, and nature of business. Okay, so then marital status, never married, married, widowed, separated, or divorced. You choose whichever applies to you. You tick right here in the box. First name of spouse, maiden name, date of birth, nationality. NB, separate forms must be completed in respect of persons over the age of 16 and children under the age of 16 traveling on their own passports. So you indicate that is if it applies to you. Visit to South Africa, expected date of arrival in the Republic, Y for year, M for month, D for day. Place of arrival, that is if it is Belmontfontein, Johannesburg, Cape Town, whichever airport you'll be arriving at. Purpose of visit, duration of stay, months, weeks, or days. You indicate it here. And then also here, the number of entries required, you need to tick either of these, single, multiple, or two. You tick in the box right there. Proposed residential address, physical in the Republic, including the full name of your host or the hotel. So then if you booked a hotel, you write here the name of the hotel, the address and telephone, the name of the hotel, address. Proposed residential address. Proposed residential address, physical in the Republic, including full names of your host or hotel. So you write here the name of the hotel, if you booked a hotel, and also the location, the address. Name of organization or persons you will be contacting during your stay in the Republic, you indicate that. identity document number or permanent residence permit number of South African host. That is if you have a host in SA. You indicate that. Indicate by means of an X, whichever is applicable. So whatever you choose here, you mark an X right there in the box, whether on yes or no. Have you at any time applied for a permit to settle permanently in South Africa? Have you ever been restricted or refused entry into South Africa? Have you ever been deported from or ordered to leave South Africa? Have you ever been convicted of any crime in the country? Is a criminal action pending against you in any country? Are you in an unrehabilitated insolvent? Are you suffering from tuberculosis or any other infectious or contagious disease or any mental or physical deficiency? You choose any of those. Have you ever been judicially declared incompetent? Are you a member of or adherent to an association or organization advocating the practice of social violence or racial hatred, or have you been a member of an organization or association utilizing crime or terrorism to pursue its end? Give particulars if reply to one or more of the questions above in the affirmative. If it is a yes, you explain right here. To be completed by applicants applying for visitors permit exceeding 3 months. But as you know, most visitors, it is always a short stay. But if not a short stay, most cases people go like for 10 days, a month, or whatever. But then if you are planning to go there and exceed 3 months, this section is for you. In the case of a spouse or dependent, minor child of the holder of a permit issued in terms of section 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, or 22, submission of marriage certificate or an unbreak birth certificate, proof of academical sabbatical if applicable, proof of non-remunerative, voluntary or charitable activities to be undertaken if applicable, proof of research to be undertaken if applicable, proof of funds available for subsistence during period of visit, to be completed by applicants applying for diplomatic, official, or courtesy visas. But you know, majority of people do not fall under this. So if you do, you go ahead and read that. To be completed by passengers in transit, that is if you're just going to pass through South African airport, let's say Johannesburg, when your destination is another country. So this too is for those people that will be in transit. They fill in this. Also remember, where there are questions that do not apply to you, endeavor to write not applicable, NA, not applicable. To be completed by persons wishing to work in the Republic of South Africa. Here you write the details, and then here you have to declare, I solemnly declare that the above particulars provided by me are true in substance and in fact, that I fully understand the meaning thereof. I further declare that I do not contemplate changing the purpose of my visit whilst in the Republic. So you sign here,
you sign right there and write the date.
This is for
below. That is for official use only.
Thank you for watching.
There. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, comment, and subscribe if you found value right here.